Hi, part two. I'm still watching that documentary, and thank you for watching this. This is really cool of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I love you, and I'm in love with you. If I'm in love with you, and very cool. Thank you. That's right. Um. So yeah. I just thought there's so much in it. I thought I'd put it through a running commentary of anything I think I might have something interesting. Well, I think is interesting, and hopefully you might find it interesting because you're watching me, so maybe you'll find it interesting anyway. So in the book that I based my movie, Monty Python's Holy Grail, on which Tony Robinson just spoke about, the first book ever written in that dimension, supposedly pretty cool. In the book, he said there's talking about that there was there was a knight, who was looking for the Holy Grail, came across a kingdom place where kings. So a procession. Somebody dipped a lance in blood. Wait, I heard that they had a lance that was dripping blood, right? And behind that male was a woman who held, in the story they called it the Holy Grail. It was jewel encrusted, yeah. Well, actually, to me, it looks like a bowl. Gospels say, if you watch my stuff enough, stuff between me and God is interactive with the Bible, and it gets updated and like an old time, new time thing. It happens whenever I'm mentioned or things about me is mentioned in the Bible. Yeah. So this is another one of these things because this is a thing about me. Judas, Gospels, Jesus stuff. Last Supper, Judas dipped his bread in the bowl. The bowl came after, was led by blood dripping off a spear. I think he followed the devil and centuries of sin. If you know, Centuries Mystic, she was born in the kind of a spear in her heart. Devil kept spearing her. You're right. So the quest for the Holy Grail was mentioned there. Which Teresa? Yeah, right. Centuries of the Sioux is not me. Right. Just in case you're wondering. So, the spear is dripping. They're following. It's the Holy Grail supposed to be, but the jewels around the outside, which is not milk, like Jesus said, is it? Spear dripping blood and what's in the bowl? I'd say it's blood. Yeah. Not the way of God, the Creator. He didn't like blood sacrifice, didn't like meat, didn't like murder, didn't like any sacrifice or suffering at all. Only created good. It's in the Bible. God created so that it was good and no evil at all. I'm trying to make it like that again. No evil, no abuse. This is what I'm aiming for. And if you're with me, hopefully you are too. Right. So yeah. Right. So that's what happened to Judas. He followed. Devil and Saint Teresa, and the suffer Jesus. Right. So he was at the table with Jesus the rebel, He wasn't following Jesus' rebel against Rome. He was following the stuff of Jesus. The Jesus who likes everyone being tortured and raped and killed and stuff before we can even go near him. Before we have to be emotionally, psychologically tortured as well, brainwashed. He's a little bit skittish about people after the horrible things that he's done to them. Right. And he'll call it a test. I'll remind you what happened when I didn't pass their tests, even though I did, but they claimed I hadn't. Because I passed their test by not being evil. I said I hadn't got so many ideas for me sometimes, some of the saints. Same things I've qualified for. However, higher entities recognize the fact that I did not pass their tests. According to them, that I am not evil, and I passed their test instead, and so I am still the entity known as deity, which is higher than God in the highest. Check that out. Always do what's right. Always. As that Gandhi said, if you're a minority of one, the truth is still the truth. And that for a time, evil ones might have power, but it doesn't last. Hang in there. Keep being wonderful. Keep walking until. Yeah, so anyway, that's what happened to Jesus and Judas. So stuff for Jesus here. I got some amazing footage of him attacking me on a motorbike. So if you want to look it up on YouTube, it's called When Jesus' Attack. Yeah, good. So yeah, the stuff of Jesus is actually an antichrist. Christ is supposed to be no one who's supposed to be allowed to name somebody and declare somebody Christ is a God I talked about before. Doesn't like blood sacrifice. So Christ means chosen one. Christ means Saviour. Christ means trying to stop everyone from bleeding. Trying to stop everyone from suffering. Trying to help everyone's lives be better, not worse. God gave us free will. They're trying to take it away from us. Free will is freedom. Free will is choice. Free will is rights. And free will is love. And in love with and respect. You like any of that free will stuff? You with me, for ones like me. Yeah, that stuff. Talk to you again soon.